girls, how you doing? Let's do another pick a card, and today's going to be what would they say if you met again, and that is a very important video generally. So we've done that before, triggering, so stay cool, right? Okay, tu parles, let's not even fluff around Axelle because otherwise I'm going to say some silly things as always. 1, 2, 1, 2. So part number 1, what would they say if you met again? The devil, death, Four of Pentacles, Holy Mother God. Is that powerful or is that powerful? Well, they will say that they've been watching you from afar, wishing to be with you. Ouch. And they obviously didn't move because, until now, because obviously they were stuck. They were stuck in a situation, in a money situation, in a love situation, whatever it was. They couldn't move, but they were watching you. Maybe on your social media, maybe rereading text or whatever. They were slightly obsessed with you as well. And what would they say? That they're definitely very attracted to you. The sexual energy between you two is quite intense. It's not like sexual per se. It's more obsessive in the sense of the energy you have you two. It's just something that you can't control. It's out of control and it's powerful. Also, the reason why they may have not been able to talk to you, approach you before, was because they were in a karmic situation. There was an idea of codependency. Were they with someone because of the financial, reward, as we were saying, also because there was a stability, there was a routine, they knew they were not completely happy, but they were not unhappy, but they were kind of used to someone. It's a codependency. And the thing is, they're trying to block themselves from that connection, but they may have not succeeded for a long time. And they may have had thought about it for a very long time. But now they came to the point of maturity. So it's the end of something, beginning of something else. It's the end of maybe that toxic energy, that codependency, that karmic energy, and the beginning of you too. Maybe as well is without being so traumatic, but the death card is quite strong. It's journey of rebirth. At least trying to rebuild the connection between you two at the very least. Maybe just being, talking on the phone once in a while, safely. I don't think it will be possible to be just in between. I don't think this connection being just beige. I doubt it. But, maybe trying to have a conversation again at least. For me, there's huge, there's huge transformation here, massive. You cannot, deny. You may have been perceived as a troublemaker. Naughty you, because you triggered in them a realization. Oh my God, what I thought was happiness is not. When I thought I was stuck, maybe I'm not. You trigger something. You came in their life with a big bang, and you make them realize that I cannot continue like this. The life I thought was okay is actually becoming too small for me. When you have outgrown a pair of shoes, you have to move forward. Is inevitable. So you shake the boat at first, and first, yes, you were a troublemaker, and somehow they could have blamed you and trying to push you away. But at the same time, you open the door to something else, a new possibility, and they cannot deny that. And that's why we say to you, you trigger something, another vision of myself, of my life, what is possible. And after we met, my life could not continue being the same. But noticing that and doing something about it is sometimes two different things. You can notice something, but you might not be ready to act on it. Well, now they are. Bing, bada, boom. They're ready to take action. They want to make that move. There is a messenger that is very fast. Let's meet up. Let's talk. Yeah, because they realize that you two are meant to be together. It's just a matter to balance the emotion, balance, the energy between you two. For them as well to balance themselves within themselves and not deny who they are any longer. Beautiful, very powerful encounter, very powerful. Excuse me, George is here. Part number 2, what would they say if you met again? 7 of Swords, 10 of Wands, 7 of Pentacles, Holy Mother of God. So what would they say is interesting. They may try to avoid the conversation to start with. because that's what they've done for a very long time. You know, let's run away from my emotion. I'm just gonna go and run for my life because being with you make me confused and I don't know how not to be in control, so I'm gonna run away, right? Right? Because that person put a lot of obligation on their shoulder. They think they need to take care of the world. They need to take care of everything. They also may be crawling under work and running from one promotion to the next because that keeps them busy and they don't have to think about their life. Because if they think and they stop for a second, they're going to realize, Holy Mother of God, what about my true self? When do I feed myself for anything? When do I allow myself to treat myself? They always always taking care of others, and that's beautiful, don't get me wrong, but at the same time don't deny your truth, because when you deny your truth, then guess what, eventually you crumble, right? So they know they had to make a choice, and maybe for a long time they were there. I'm staying put. I do not take care of anything else. I have enough on my plate, and just stay also because of the financial stability or whatever. Because that's you. You are a gamble. You are dangerous because they have no history with you. All they see is like there's maybe a temptation, maybe a possibility of a new beginning, but my goodness, I just don't know. So for a very long time, they stay in the middle of the road. They didn't close the door, but they didn't open neither. Okay, because they were in their role of taking care of everything and deny their own self and their own truth and their own desire. But what do they say is that they purged themselves lately. They had to reappreciate everything. You open a door for sure, and then they had to do that questioning. Doesn't mean they have to take action, but they at least have that questioning happening. They cannot, just pretend nothing happened. Something happened, inevitably. And also they feel as well that there is something that needs to be experienced. It's a part of destiny here. They were supposed to have that encounter with you to open their mind to something. Again, doesn't have to mean that they're going to take action. Maybe yes. Yeah. There is a feeling of recognizing that your connection is love. But for a very long time, they stay with those people. They stay with the responsibility and absolutely avoiding to think about it. So to be very busy, that was perfect. They probably got promoted many times in their work as a result. So that was very good. But they haven't been fulfilled within, and they choose you. It's love, number 6, right? And another 6 of Pentacles. It's an idea as well of being able to give you the same way that, you give them. It's equal give and take here. And it's about longevity. Number 6 is love, and Pentacle is very much about long term. Maybe they assume that you are feeling more towards them than they were feeling about you, but because they were denying themselves. Now they can look at themselves in a mirror and really appreciate, I actually love you as much as you love me. And I also want to be transparent. They were not transparent. They were not even transparent to themselves. So they probably lied to you as well. Or forgot to say the truth. So that's the point. And now they have to be manifesting the truth to you, because if they want to manifest you again in their life, they have to pay the price. For me, there is a lot of love here. There was a lot of denial, but there's a lot of love. After that is your decision. On this note, have a beautiful day and I'll see you tomorrow. Mwah. Ciao.